just made my name. I'm famous, yeah, my name lit up in lights. Money means nothing cause the chicks are free tonight. They're jaded, yeah, they wanna be me, but they'll never wear this crown. I'm the king of the scene. Every step's a triumph, every move's a win. They hate me cause I'm living all their hidden sins. Gold on my wrist, but it's more than the shine. I earned every star, every yard, every line. They can't take this from me, I bled for the grind. Forget the jealous thoughts, will never break my mind. I'm famous, yeah, my name lit up in lights. Money means nothing cause the chicks are free tonight. They're jaded, yeah, they wanna be me, but they'll never wear this crown. I'm the king of the scene. They want my name, my fame, my damn throne. They trade their souls for a life they'll never own. This isn't handed, I fought for the prize. So keep your envy, you won't take my skies. Under the lights, I'll probably live I reign. Every jealous face is just fuel for my flame. They can't match my fire, they can't match my fight. I'll burn them down and still rise in the night. I'm famous, yeah, my name lit up the lights. Money means nothing cause the chicks are free tonight. They're shaded, yeah, they wanna be me, but they'll never wear this crown. I'm the king of the scene. Yeah, I'm the freaking king. Watch me, I'm the freaking king. You're jaded, what you'll never be me. This is my throne, and I'm famous.
Hello, high school football fanatics, and welcome to another exhilarating episode of the Average Nightmare Multiversal Sports Hub's High School Gridiron Elite Series. We're now entering week 7 of action-packed season, our 6th week streaming, and this week is set to deliver some of the most anticipated matchups yet. Get ready for heart-pounding action, strategic plays, and unforgettable moments as our top teams vie for supremacy on the gridiron. First up, we have the undefeated IMG Academy Ascenders traveling to Santa Ana, California to take on the formidable 3-2 Mater Dei Monarchs. They're led by dynamic quarterback Spencer Burton, who excels both on the ground and through the air. IMG Academy is looking to maintain their perfect record and showcase their versatile play style. Meanwhile, the Mater Dei Monarchs, who started the season as the number 1 ranked team, are eager to prove their resilience and climb back up to the top of the rankings. This clash promises to be a showdown of tactical prowess and sheer determination as both teams aim to secure a crucial victory. Can Spencer Burton and the Ascenders continue their undefeated streak against a tough Mater Dei squad that's hungry for redemption? Expect high-octane plays and strategic maneuvers as these two powerhouses collide on the field. Following that game, we have an electrifying matchup between the 1-3 Permian Panthers and the undefeated Central Catholic Vikings. The Panthers, led by quarterback Dakota Moniz, are looking to turn their season around, and Dakota Moniz will be pivotal as he guides his team to overcome their challenges and secure a much-needed win. They'll be traveling to the confluences of the Three Rivers and Acrisure Stadium, where they'll face the relentless Central Catholic Vikings, who boast an unblemished record. Central Catholic is led by their dynamic quarterback Brandon Dunford and running back Zach Hollinger, who's finally on a mission to reclaim his status as the premier back after Takahiro Yamamoto absolutely dominated last week's game against St. John Bosco. Additionally, wide receiver Nick Gallis was a non-factor last week due to some bumps and bruises and was serving as more of a decoy. However, he remains one of the top receivers in the league and he's ready to make a significant impact. Will Dakota Moniz finally help the Panthers start their climb to the top? Or can the unstoppable Central Catholic Vikings extend their undefeated run? Will Zach Hollinger reclaim his top back status? And is Nick Gallis ready to dazzle the crowd? The game is set to be a true test of skill and endurance for both teams. Stay tuned as we bring you all the live coverage, expert analysis, and heart-pounding highlights from this week's game right here on the Average Nightmare Multiversal Sports Hub's High School Gridiron Elite Series. Grab your jerseys, gather your friends, and get ready for kickoff. This is high school football at its best. And that being said, let's head right on out. We've got IMG up first. So set this, and here we go. The Ascenders and Mater Dei. Okay. Looks like it's pretty good now. Okay. So here we go. IMG gets the ball to start the game, so that means Spencer Burton's on the field right off rip. And they'll give it to their trusty back. Mater Dei choosing to wear the white uniforms, their special uniforms that they have. IMG choosing to wear their blacks. Spencer Burton looks to throw it. He's going to take off and run with it. And he'll get down after a gain of 8. It's now 3rd and 1. And that ball is going to move backwards.
False start, offense.
It's now a 3rd and 6. No, I have discussed with things it is Mater Dei. And it's like a deity almost. All right, the ball is given to the backup running back. And it was a big gain for IMG, and now they'll give it again to the backup. And he's going to get space, shake a man, and a first down. And another first down.
The first down pass complete to the tight end. Brought down on the play at the 11-yard line. And that's
Give it to the running back again, and he's going to get a good carry there. Another 7 yards for Darius Fleming. So the backup getting the work here today so far. And he'll get it again. Unable to pick up the first down. Makes it a yard short. What will IMG do here? They'll give it once more to Fleming, and he dives for it and unable to get it. It's now 4th and inches from the 1-yard line. They're going to go for it here. And they'll once again give it to him, and there'll be a holding penalty on the play. It's going to be on IMG, so I imagine this will be declined, and it'll be a turnover on downs. That's exactly what it is. So the Monarchs will take over from the 3-yard line. And he's going to bust 7 yards. So the Monarchs now on 2nd and 3. Looks for the wide receiver screen. And instead of taking it outside, he goes inside. And that's going to be an easy tackle for IMG. Now 3rd and 2, and the bubble screen. And nobody's there for the defense. That's an easy pickup of the first down. Now out to the 17 is the Monarchs. They'll go to the play action fake, and he's going to load up, look down the field, has a man, but he's in great coverage, and the defensive play is made. Now 2nd and 10. And he'll drop back to throw it again, and he'll look deep, and he's got a man down the field. And that is a massive pickup to the other side of the 50. down to the 41. So big plays for both teams on their opening drives. Sees field positions flip immensely. And that one is into the back of his lineman for the Monarchs quarterback. And they'll look to throw it again on a play action. Get it out to the running back, who gets actually a few yards with that move. It's now 3rd and 7. And IMG's bringing a lot of pressure. But the Monarchs quarterback is able to find a man over the middle, down to the 13. And they will move quickly to the line, trying to keep IMG's defense tired out. They move to a 5-wide set. And here come the Monarchs over the middle, and it's dropped by the receiver. They'll do an RPO, and it's intercepted. So I'm not sure what the quarterback is thinking there. The defender was clearly in front of both of his receivers, and he just threw it right to the man to give IMG the ball back. I mean, well, actually, in fairness, when he threw the ball, he might have been open. Just a great job by the defender to get through the block and get into a position to intercept that ball. So now IMG will take it again. Gain of 1 on the first down play. And they'll give it to the running back again, and he shakes off 1. Gets hit for a gain of 2. And Spencer's going to fumble the ball, and it's still on the ground, and it's finally recovered by IMG. Maintaining the football there, crucial for them, as that would have gave the Monarchs such a great field position. But now punt. And the Monarchs will take over. Gain of 4 on the play. Now out to the 50. 30 seconds in the quarter. It's a play action fake and a throw over the middle. This will pick up the first down and down to the 38. I believe this is the first time we have seen the Monarchs since they played Central Catholic. I don't recall if we've seen them in another game. Somebody can go back and check the other tapes, but I know they played Central Catholic at the beginning of the year. That was Central Catholic's first game. We saw them there, and I don't think we've seen them since. This is now a 2nd and 10. The first down play to begin the quarter going incomplete, and now on the screen, and he's going to be able to get it out to the running back with plenty of space. Makes a man miss with a great juke, and he's down to the 7 for the Monarchs. So the Monarchs now 1st and goal from inside the 7. They'll send the running back in motion. He looks to throw it. He's hit as he throws, and that ball will fall incomplete. Monarchs will give the handoff, and he's going to get good yardage down to the 1, but stopped short. Now 3rd and goal from the 1. The heavy set line, and they'll pitch it out to the fullback, and he's going to get stuffed at the 2. The Monarchs keep the offense on the field, looking for the same formation. IMG, and they run the same exact play even, and it's going to be stopped again. So IMG's defense stands up tall, and now both teams have seen a goal line stop by their defense. Now 1st and 10 from the 3, and they'll give it to, I believe that's Harrington or McAllister. Sorry, it's not Harrington. McAllister is the running back for a gain of 6. They'll give it to McAllister again, and he's going to get to the outside, and a 1st down. And they'll send a man in motion. They'll give it to McAllister, who carries it forward for a gain of 2. Second and 8. Burton looks to throw it. He throws it out to the backup running back for a gain of 4. Now on 3rd and 6. Empty set. 5 wide. And they'll bring pressure, and Burton gets it to his man, who can't hang on to the football, and it's knocked away. So 4th and 6, and punt team comes on. On the return is the Monarchs, and they'll get it out to the 39-yard line. Monarchs take over, and they'll give it to the running back, and he's going to gain nothing. Now the throw over the middle, and incomplete. A difficult throw and catch there. Mostly just a difficult catch. Now on 3rd and 10. What will the Monarchs have? As he's under pressure, and he's going to get sacked. Back at the 28. So the Monarchs now send their punt team out. The Ascenders able to get off the field and give themselves a chance to get something here. A half decent block, and out to the 37. Comes out Spencer Burton and the Ascenders offense looking for something before halftime here. They'll give to McAllister, who's able to shake a man off and gain 8 to the 45. They'll fake it to McAllister. Burton moves, and he finds a big man. Not the big man, but one of the big men. And I believe that was his 3rd string receiver, slot receiver. Finds across the 50, down to the 32. And they'll fake it again to McAllister, and Burton will throw it up. And his receiver had a chance at it. Also was into double coverage, so not quite sure I'd like the play call too much there, but it didn't cost him in the end. And a flag on the play, holding, or in the area of holding, and it is. So that will cost them, as that'll back them up an extra 10 yards, back to the 42. Now we see them on 2nd and 20, 5 wide. Out to the star receiver. Spins off a man, spins off another man, still on his feet, gains the 1st down just outside the red zone at the 21-yard line for the Ascenders. The clock ticking down, but plenty of time for the Ascenders to do something. The fake is to McAllister. The throw is to the end zone. And a beautiful throw and catch. He's able to hang on for the Ascenders. Touchdown. And that man has dreams of the Heisman. So a great throw, a great catch. Able to thread that just where it needed to be. And it is the Ascenders with the touchdown. So 7-0 for the Ascenders now. They'll kick it back off to the Monarchs for the Monarchs to have a chance here late in the 1st half, 2nd quarter. 3 minutes to go as the Monarchs take the field. And they'll give it to the running back on the draw play, and he's going to get 4 yards before he's gang tackled. Now on 2nd and 6. They'll give it to him again, and he's able to get out wide and unable to break the tackle. So it's gain of 3. Makes it a 3rd and 3. And the throw's over the middle, and a well-hit play by the linebacker jars the ball loose and forces the punt team back on for the Monarchs. IMG now with a chance to put more points up on the board before the half, especially considering that the Monarchs will get the ball to start the second half. You have to think that they would like to get some points here, and they're in decent field position for it. They'll throw it on the bubble screen, out wide, gain of 7 on the play, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Now on the other side of the 2-minute warning, 5 wide. Burton drops the throw on the little zig route, or the zag. Not really sure which way goes which. I forget. It's been a while, and we didn't really run them. But he'll throw it again, and another good defensive play. Sees the Monarchs able to get off the field. And a great punt by IMG goes through the end zone. And that ball will come out to the 20-yard line. So, 1:45 to go. The Monarchs with possession. Touchdown ties it. They do get the ball to start the second half. You expect a little bit of urgency from this team as they drop the ball there. Unable to bring in the catch is the tight end. It's now a 3rd and 4. And he'll look to throw it and just throw it away. So they'll have to bring on the punt team, and now IMG with another chance at the ball and potential points. As this ball is sent deep and returned to the 39. They'll go 5 wide. In need of probably 30 yards to get in the field goal range. And that's not going to help. So that's going to force a timeout by one of the teams. It is the Ascenders. It does take it. And they'll look to throw again. Burton throws it on the run and hit as he threw it. Unable to get it to where it was looking for. Now 3rd and 13. And Burton with it again, throws it over the middle of the running back, and he gains 6 yards. Not enough for a first down, and they will punt the ball away. And the Monarchs took their first timeout, knowing that they get the ball back here. This ball is skied to the 10 and brought out and returned to the 27. So now the Monarchs get their chance at yardage. And the quarterback drops back, still dropping back, and just throws it away. It's now a 2nd and 10 here. And the throw is over the middle and broken up by the safety. Give us the running back, and nowhere going there. So the Ascenders take their 2nd timeout, and we'll see another punt here. And the return from inside the 30 will come out to the 37. 27 seconds left. The Ascenders with the chance to pick up points potentially. throws it down the field, had his man with a step on the corner, but just couldn't put the touch on it to get it to him. Now 2nd and 10. And he's going to look that way again, and a big hit pops the ball free. So it's now 3rd and 10. Senders look to throw. Burton steps up with it. He's going to take off and run with it. And he's just going to get down, and they're going to... I'm not sure why IMG used the 3rd timeout there and forced them to punt the ball, but okay. They forced themselves to punt the ball, I should say. That takes us to 5 seconds left, and the Monarchs will just end the half here. So a defensive game. Had a few of those so far this season. This is another one. And I mean, there's some passing. Certainly the Ascenders with the rushing yards here. But overall, it's been a relatively even game. So we get one of the big runs here by the Ascenders. Certainly had more of the highlights in this so far. Here's Burton's throw to the end zone, I believe, and the touchdown. It's a great throw, great catch. And another one. And that was a close one, but a big play there. So now we're back, and the kickoff for the second half. Monarchs with the return out of the end zone. With space, gets out to the 27, so a decent return there. Now 1st and 10. Looking to tie this game up. And the throw is to the running back out of the backfield. And he's able to bust his way to the 1st down. And a bubble screen. And he's able to shake off a tackler. Second and 6. And the fake sweep. Throws it out wide for a loss of 4 on the play. It's now 3rd and 10, and it's the draw play to the running back, who was able to shake off the D lineman, but unable to break free of the linebacker. And the punt team is on again. So, the Monarchs punting the ball. The Ascenders back to receive from inside the 50, and he'll bring it out to the 30-yard line for the Ascenders' 1st down. They'll keep it, and it's an RPO, and I'm not really sure there. It's offensive pass interference. All right. On the big tight end. Now 1st and 20. And the Ascenders change up the play. And it goes to McAllister, but they're going to get another penalty here on a holding call. And we'll see if the Monarchs don't take this. And they do, and they back them up to the 10-yard line now on a 1st and 30. And they'll give it to McAllister again, and he's going to get 2 yards. So now 2nd and 28, and they'll move to the empty set. And the throw is over the middle and complete. Gain of 5 on the play. 3rd and 23. And in offsides, and a big run by McAllister. But I imagine you take the offsides here still.
Offside, defense.
As it'll at least make it 3rd and 18. So now on 3rd and 18, they'll run the screen. McAllister with it. And he's going to get hit by 2. Not really a gain of much there. It's now 4th and 15. And they'll punt the ball away. And the Monarchs with space, able to get this ball across the 50. Out to the 49, so I'm not really sure how he managed that. A little bit of magician work there, but he's able to avoid getting tackled. And he gets the ball to the 50. And the ball comes loose, apparently. And it is the Ascenders with it, and the big man's still running. Out to the 29-yard line. We'll see if this stands. I feel like the running back might have been down, but we'll see. Okay. I probably should have backed out for that and challenged it. Oh, no, I couldn't because I'm on. Okay, never mind. So I do think that probably wasn't a fumble. I think it was probably down by contact. But ultimately, I am playing as IMG, and I don't think it would have let me challenge it. So, regardless, IMG gets the ball, and now 3rd and 3. And the throw is over the middle. And still on his feet, still fighting, and he fights his way into the end zone. A hell of a play by that receiver. And he tells the Monarchs it's time to go to sleep. The Ascenders are looking to go 5-0. And with the points, that is good. So the Ascenders go 3 plays and 29 yards for the touchdown after the fumble that probably shouldn't have counted. But here we are. Kickoff is brought out to the 18. And the Monarchs will get the ball back now. Down 14. How will they respond? They'll give it on a draw play to the running back. And he's going to get good yardage out to the 34. And now, 1st and 10. It's another draw play right up the middle. And he's going to get decent yardage here again, a gain of 7. So that's back-to-back draw plays that have worked for the Monarchs. And this is a give to the running back again, and he's going to get good space here. But a holding penalty. At least this is in the area of holding, and it's actually a block in the back. This is going to come down. He still gained yardage on the play. Not enough for the first down, but it's now 2nd and inches. And the Monarchs will give it to the running back again, and this time with space. Plenty of space. He's down to the 40, the 30, still on his feet, and he's out of bounds at the 26-yard line. So the Monarchs trying to answer back as quickly as possible, knowing how hard they've struggled to put points on the board in this game. From the 26-yard line. The throw is to the tight end, and he isn't able to get away, but it's a gain of 5. Now a yard short of the red zone. And they'll look to throw. And he'll throw it, and it's caught for a 1st down at the 5. So now a 1st and goal for the Monarchs. They've been down here a couple times. Actually, I think they've only been down this far once. He'll throw it out wide, and he's able to get it to his receiver who gets into the end zone. So the Monarchs respond as quickly as possible and march right down the field for a touchdown. So it looked like it could have been over, especially if they would have had to punt the ball away again. That could have signaled bad news, but the Monarchs drive the length of the field. 6 plays, 69 yards, 2 minutes and 57 seconds for 7 points, and to make it a 1-score game again. Now the Ascenders will take possession.
Will take over. 1st and 10.
And they give it to McAllister, stays on his feet, and is able to somehow fight forward for a gain of 9. And they'll give it to McAllister again, and he's going to find the space. Hunter McAllister gets the first down for the Ascenders. And they'll give it to him again, and he's going to get forward progress. 3 yards on the play. The Ascenders not afraid to run it right down your throat, and when you're jumping off sides, you're just going to help them. Makes it a 2nd and 2. And they'll give it to McAllister, and he turns it. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage, so gain of nothing, and that will do it. We head to the 4th quarter. Throw them 4s up. And we're going to skip that because none of that matters. Yes, Tyler, we know you are frail. You have missed another week. You're inching ever closer to getting back on the field, but it is a good run for Hunter McAllister. He picks up the first down. And the fake to McAllister. Burton under fire and unable to get rid of it. Loss of 11. Makes it 2nd and 21. They'll give it to McAllister, who gets yardage forward. Makes it a 3rd and 13. So much more manageable. And a neutral zone infraction. He moved into the neutral zone and got the offensive man to jump. That's going to make it a 3rd and very manageable, 3rd and 8. So now with a very good chance of picking this up. The Ascenders will drop back with Burton. Burton fires it to McAllister. McAllister fights for every inch he can get, but he's unable to get the first down. They'll send out the field goal unit for a long one. 51 yards. And the kick is up. And the kick is no good. Wide left. So an attempt there made by the kicker and the Ascenders. They tried it. Figured he's got the leg for it. He just barely does. But did not have the accuracy on that one. Gives the Monarchs the ball back. And now, after that last drive, you wonder if they don't showcase why they were the #1 ranked team headed into the season. And no gain on the 2nd down play. It's now 3rd and 6. And they'll look to throw it. And he'll find a man, but it's broken up by the defender, able to get his hand in there and knock the ball away. So the return now by the Ascenders, past the 20 to the 21. 7 minutes, 51 seconds left. This is a team that loves to run the football, so I'd expect them to turn around and hand the ball off to McAllister. That's exactly what they do for a loss of 2. I would not be surprised, though, to see them trying to manage this clock. And as such, they'll give it to McAllister again, and he'll lose another 2. So not going in the direction they want to, but the clock is, at least. 3rd and 14. And this is a false start. So that's going to back them up 5 more yards. Make this 3rd and even longer. 3rd and 19. Burton now out of the empty set. 5 coming home for the Monarchs, and Burton's going to take off and run with it and get well over the 19 yards needed. And the Ascenders first down. Now able to continue to try to run that clock. Under 6 minutes. They'll give to McAllister. And he'll lose a yard here. So the Monarchs doing what they need to. Sending home on the rush downs. But on this play, they let McAllister get some decent yardage. Makes it a 3rd and 6. And the Ascenders have now ticked the clock under 5 minutes. They'll drop back, and he'll throw it to the outside, and he completes it. He does get out of bounds, which under 5 minutes stops the clock. So you would have liked to see him kind of fall inbounds, but nonetheless, the first down, important. And a gain of 4 on the play by McAllister. The Ascenders doing everything they need to. And a man comes in motion. They'll give it to the second string back, who gains 2 yards, make it a 3rd and 4. Now 3rd and 4. And they'll drop back. And Spencer's going to step up, and he's going to take off with it and get down for the first down. And the clock continues to run. So the Ascenders showing what has helped them be one of the best teams in the country. And right now it is the ability to control the clock. As McAllister sheds off a man. 7 yards on the play for him. And that could take us to the 2-minute warning. They don't have to snap it before it. And they won't. So we're now down to 2 minutes to go in the game. The Ascenders obviously going to just continue to run the ball at this point. Give us to McAllister, and the Monarchs take their first timeout, knowing that they need to. I expect this to be yet another run, although, as I say, they have been known to throw it in these cases, and a flag comes in the area of holding, but it's a block in the back, which is still 10 yards. That's going to pack them up, but they actually do not take it. They decline it for the 4th down. Kicker comes on, and his kick is through the uprights. So the Ascenders do everything right on that play, or that drive. They eat a ton of clock, and they put points on the board, making it a 2-score game. Now, with 1:51 left, and it's a 10-point game, you have to think that this is well into the advantage of the Ascenders. At this point, you question if the Monarchs can even go down and get 7. They have to travel 84 yards. But this is going to help there on the first play. And they'll hurry to the line. Imagine we'll see most of this. If they can go down and score quick, there's a shot at this. That's not going to help. Got to make those catches. And he drops back to throw it on the screen. Able to shake a man, but unable to stay inbounds. So he does stop the clock, which is at least helpful in that regard, but now still 3rd and 10 here. And a great play by the linebacker to get his hands up and get a hand on it, forcing that ball to fall incomplete harmlessly to the ground. It's now 4th and 10. Must have here. Hit as he throws it, and that ball is knocked up as he goes to make the catch. Unable to do it, and the turnover. And that likely will salt this game away, as understandably the Ascenders are just going to run the ball 3 times here and either punt or kick the field goal with little to no time left. And especially with the Monarchs not having a timeout. That is not going to help, as this is a holding penalty.
Holding. Offense.
which of course will stop the clock as well. Does remain second down, but now it's 2nd and 23. And we'll give it to the backup, and he'll go right up the middle. And the Monarchs will take their final timeout. So the good news is that penalty for the Monarchs absolutely took the Ascenders out of field goal range. And they'll give it again, and he's going to get stopped immediately. No timeouts left, so 40 seconds should take off, just about 40 seconds should take off here. The punt now coming at 30 seconds, and it will go out of bounds. So 27 seconds left, 91 yards to get a touchdown, and they're down 10. It's not impossible, but it surely isn't likely at this point. First down on the play. Now 23 seconds. The clock stops. Move the chains. They run up and spike it. 20 seconds. A matter of pride, maybe at this point, wanting to make it as close as possible. And he's just going to have to get rid of it. 3rd and 10 now with 13 seconds left. Nobody in the backfield. And he throws it, and it's out of bounds. So now 4th and 10 with 9 seconds remaining. And at this point, the game is over. IMG is 5-0. But that's not going to stop the Monarchs from trying, and it comes up incomplete. And with that, a kneel down will seal it. And the Ascenders of the IMG Academy from Bradenton, Florida, are our first team to reach 5-0. Now, of course, they could be joined later on, in fact, actually next. But for now, they are the first team to reach 5-0, and it is Spencer Burton, player of the game. 2 gorgeous touchdowns, a couple runs. This one absolutely was fantastic. The fight by the receiver to get himself into the end zone, that was just a great throw and catch. So, IMG, your winners here today. Or tonight at this point. Take a look at those stats for the bettors out there. Spencer Burton, 13 of 20 on 171 yards, 2 touchdowns. And on the ground, he goes 22 yards, no touchdowns. Look at those highlights. Man said I would not be denied on the play. Picks up the big touchdown. Back up. Give me a moment.
just made my name. I'm famous, got my name lit up in lights. Money means nothing cause the chicks are free tonight. They're jaded, yeah they wanna be me, but they'll never wear this route. I'm the king of the scene. Every step's a triumph, every move's a win. They hate me cause I'm living all their hidden sins. Gold on my wrist, but it's more than the shine. I earned every star, every yard, every line. They can't take this from me, I bled for the grind. Forget the jealous thoughts, will never break my mind. I'm famous, got my name lit up in lights. Money means nothing cause the chicks are free tonight. They're jaded, yeah they wanna be me, but they'll never wear this route. I'm the king of the scene. They want my name, my fame, my damn throne. They trade their souls for a life they'll never own. This isn't handed, I fought for the prize. So keep your envy, you won't take my skies. Under the lights of proper live I reign. Every jealous face is just fuel for my flame. They can't match my fire, they can't match my fight. I'll burn them down and still rise in the night. I'm famous, got my name lit up in lights. Money means nothing cause the chicks are free tonight. They're shaded, yeah they wanna be me, but they'll never wear this crown. I'm the king of the scene. Yeah, I'm the freaking king. Watch me, I'm the freaking king. You're jaded, what you'll never be me. This is my throne, I'm famous.
All right, and we are ready to go from Pittsburgh. So without further ado, let's send it out there. So it is Central Catholic that will get the ball first. On a clear, sunny day here. And the ball is going to go deep into the end zone. And out will come the Vikings, led by superstar quarterback, Brandon Dunford. Only thrown 2 interceptions all year. Played a few good games this year, and immediately they'll give to Hollinger, who gains 2 yards on the play. Hollinger, of course, trying to take his star role back as the running back after a great performance by Takahiro Yamamoto in the last game. But it's going to be an immediate big gain as Dunford finds one of his receivers and the first down. Hollinger comes in motion. It's a jet toss to him. He shakes off 2 men and gains 6 on the play. It is technically considered a pass. And out comes the resounding fan favorite, Takahiro Yamamoto, who looks to get the ball, but it's a fake and a throw to Gillis for 23 yards. So he didn't see any action in the last game. He's got the second catch of the day. And Dunford going to take a sack there. Just everything kind of collapsed around him. And the Permian Panthers able to get the sack there. It's now a 2nd and 13 for the Vikings. And Dunford will throw the ball. And it's incomplete. Unable to hang on to it. Now 3rd and 13. And a screen pass to Hollinger with plenty of space. But he's unable to pick it up. 4th and 3, and they'll send the field goal unit on. So from the 23-yard line, this makes it a 40-yard kick. And it is right down the uprights. So Central Catholic on the board first on their opening drive. Not the total of points they would have liked, but a first points on the board regardless. 3-0. And they'll kick it away to the Permian Panthers and Dakota Moniz. This kick is brought out to the 21-yard line. And this will be the first we see of quarterback Dakota Moniz. Has not played terrible through the season, although a few interceptions. He's towards the top in interceptions thrown, and they'll get 5 yards on the first down carry. And a neutral zone infraction will get them a first down.
Encroachment, defense.
Oh, no, they will say it's 2nd and inches. So not the first down, but Permian will come out of the I formation. And they give us to the running back, and he'll get the first down. And still on his feet, and flip to the 37. First down, Permian. And the Panthers will give it to the running back again, and this time it's a gain of 1. It's now a 2nd and 9. And they give us to the running back, and he gets 3. Makes it a 3rd and 6. Now Moniz with the chance to throw the ball. And Central Catholic brings pressure, and he's able to find the open man for the Panthers. First down. And a movement again by the Vikings D-line.
Encroachment, defense.
Sees them give up another 5 yards. And another good throw. Sees the Panthers pick up another first down to the 38-yard line. It's over the middle. Incomplete. Now a 2nd and 4 here out of the I formation. And they give us to the running back, and he's going to get nothing on the play. It's now 3rd and 4. Move to the empty set. And he's got his man over the middle. And it's complete and a first down. Now 1st and 10 for the Panthers. Look to throw it here. And he's got his man, and he's still going to the end zone, and he gets there for the Permian Panthers. Touchdown. So the Panthers find the end zone first, hoping to silence the Central Catholic crowd. He finds Carlos Martinez, the tight end. And takes it into the end zone.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
So 10 plays, 69 yards, and 5.5 minutes. As Permian marched down the field for the touchdown. It's now Central Catholic. Chance to return this. Will. This is going to come out past the 20 to the 23. Now 1st and 10. The give is to Hollinger. And he's going to get 2 yards on the play. Dunford looks to throw, looks for Hollinger on the deep throw. Nothing there. Now 3rd and 8. And Dunford drops way back, and he looks for his man. But the defender's there and is able to make the play on the ball for the incompletion. So now the punt is away, and Permian will get the ball back. So the start that Permian's looking for. Big hit there. but it's out to the 40, and Permian will have it with a chance to try to put more points on the board. And the quick throws currently killing Central Catholic. They've got no response for it. And another quick throw and another first down as a result. So Permian again moving fast down the field. And Moniz is able to shake off the man. He's going to try and scramble, but he's still going to lose 10 yards after the first guy was able to push him back very far. So the sack there is a loss of 10 and the end of the first quarter. Permian in control so far, but still a close game and early. Second and 20 now. And the Panthers will throw the ball, and it's complete. Gain of 11. Now a 3rd and 9. And Moniz looks over the middle, and it's complete again. Hangs onto it, and that's the first down to the 17-yard line. So Permian continues to move quickly, and this time he gets to the outside, gains 7. Freeman on the tackle. Now 2nd and 3. And they'll give it again, and it's Freeman again, this time bringing him down for a loss of 4. Now 3rd and 7. Central Catholic needing this to get off the field. Hold them to a field goal attempt. And the flag is going to help here, as that is the first down, but I believe this is in the vicinity of holding. And it is. So that ball is going to come back to the 24, now a 3rd and 17. And Permian with it, with the screen. Gets a blocker, but Freeman's able to fight through his blocker and make the tackle. It's now for a 38-yard field goal. Permian kicker sends it, and it is through. It's now a 7-point game. So Central Catholic getting what they needed there at the stop with the help of the hold. And now with a chance to return this here. And they'll bring it out to the 22. Where he takes a big hit. Now the Vikings looking for something. Yamamoto in. And Dunford's going to keep it on the QB read. And he's going to get big yardage, and whatever that is, he would helicopter for more out to the 44. Now Hollinger back in. And a neutral zone infraction on the defense is going to move the ball 5 yards more. So now they'll line up with a 1st and 5 from just shy of the 50. Yards short. A little over a yard. Yamamoto back in. And this time the handoff is to Yamamoto. He's going to lose 2 yards on the play. So now 2nd and 7 out of the empty set. And it's Dunford back to throw. Dunford over the middle, looks for Giles. Swatted down by Freeman. Now 3rd and 7. And they bring all of the pressure, and it's their own quick throw. And he finds his tight end for the first down. Now on the plus side of the 50 at the 42. Yamamoto in motion. The throw out to Yamamoto. And he shakes a man, stays in bounds, shakes another, and goes out for a gain of 4. The clock continuing to march down. Yamamoto still in. Dunford will give to Yamamoto. And he's going to gain nothing on the play. So that's going to make it a 3rd and 6 here. Dunford with it, and he tries to scramble, and he's going to get sacked. The Permian's defense continuing to come up big.
Offense facing fourth down.
That's the second sack for Permian.
Formation to kick it away.
Now 4th and 15, and they'll have to punt the ball deep. And this ball goes out at the 20. So the Permian Panthers will take over from the 20-yard line. 1st and 10, and it's a play action fake, and he'll throw it out to nobody. Nobody home. 2nd and 10. And it's a screenplay, and he's going to get hit. But he breaks free, gains 3. Makes it 3rd and 7. This is where Central Catholic would love to see their defense come up with a big turnover. They've had a few in some of these games. And Moniz is going to get hit as he throws, and almost picked by the same guy twice, but unable to come up with it. Almost spoke it into existence for them. But it is a punt, and they'll return this here out to the 40. Now, what does Central Catholic have up its sleeve? The fake to Yamamoto. Dunford rolls out. He gets free down the sideline and slides down after a gain of 10. A bit more than 10, but still a first down. And now the give is to Yamamoto, who gets free. He's on the sideline. He's not able to break free, but he does get the first down. Yamamoto, the electric running back for the Central Catholic Vikings. And Dunford will throw. He throws it to Gillis over the middle. Gillis, gain of 7 on the play. To 2nd and 3. Yamamoto tired, but he's going to get a little bit of help as Permian's going to jump into the neutral zone, and that's going to be the first down. And stop the clock just short of the 2-minute timeout. So now the Vikings will have a play before the 2-minute timeout. They can really do whatever they want on this play. And Dunford's going to drop back. He's going to look and try to find his man. Had him, but 2 defenders come through to make the stop on the play. It's now 2nd and 10. Dunford will look to throw again. And he looks to the outside, and it's Gillis, but unable to hang on. Blanketed coverage by the defense. Brings up 3rd and 10 from the 22. And Dunford will throw. And he'll roll out. He finds his man for the first down to the 10-yard line. Now the Vikings in striking distance, just over a minute and a half, now under. The clock continues to tick as they're taking their time, trying to run as much clock here before they hopefully score the touchdown. And they'll look for Gillis in the back, but it's unable to be found. It's now 2nd and 10 here are the Vikings. Dunford trying to find his best connection. And now he's going to get a chance to take off and run with it. And Dunford's going to take it in for the touchdown himself. He'll salute the crowd. Now a singular point away from tying this game back up. The Central Catholic Vikings are able to drive the length, or drive 60 yards. Dunford, sensing the pressure, takes off and runs with it for the touchdown. So, as long as this goes through the uprights, we are once again tied, and it does. 8 plays, 55 yards, 2 minutes, 42 seconds. And this ball is stopped at the 15 on the return. So Permian with a chance at something. They do have all 3 timeouts. They will look to throw, and it's over the middle and incomplete on first down. At this point, if you're Permian, you're a little concerned you don't want to give the ball back to Central Catholic with any time left, because they have been notorious for long, quick throws between Dunford and Guileless. 3rd and 6 now after the gain of 4 on 2nd down. And Moniz keeps it, and he's going to take off, and he's going to pick up the 1st down, and they'll take the 1st time out. So now with 58 seconds left, it's 1st and 10 after the scramble. And the throw, he had his man, I don't know what Central Catholic bid on, but had a man deep over the middle, wide open, and just unable to make the throw. And now the screen pass. And this is going to be enough for 8 yards, pushed out of bounds. This is going to set up 3rd and 2. And it's another screen pass. And again, sometimes you just have to think when they're just letting you go, you probably want to turn around and go after the running back. It's now 1st and 10, and this is thrown over the middle and complete. The clock will continue to run. Permian only with 1 timeout remaining. Down to 30 seconds. 2nd and 1. And he's hit as he throws, and it's caught. So fantastic job in this game so far by the Permian receivers, able to hang on to the football in some difficult situations. It's going to get them a chance now, and this ball is thrown as he's hit and well out of bounds. So now 2nd and 10. And Central Catholic brings pressure. He just throws it away again. It's now a 3rd and 10. And Central Catholic preparing for a pass. They're going to bring 5. And once again, it's thrown well out of bounds. So now on from 42 is the field goal kicker. Not an easy kick here by any means. Certainly makeable for these kids. But he misses it. He does, in fact, miss the kick. So now from the 25-yard line, we'll see Central Catholic is going to come out in a formation that they could throw out of. But it's going to be to Yamamoto, and he's going to gain... Actually, he's going to lose a yard, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. The tie game at halftime. And you can see the somewhat domination by Permian, but nonetheless, Central Catholic not really going away in this one. So, a lot of game time left. Touchdown for each team by each quarterback. 1 throwing, 1 got it on the ground. This was the throw to Guileless. Looks like a catch of the game. And the kick is away. So Permian will get the 2nd half kickoff, 1st drive. Brings it out to the 23, and now their chance to move this ball. It seemed like Central Catholic maybe found something at one point in that half that maybe they had stopped a little bit of what was working for Permian. We'll see if they can carry any of that over, or will Permian go back to controlling this game. And it's a screen to the outside, and he's able to break the tackle, and another one, and he's able to make it 3rd and 5. So what could have been a big play for Central Catholic ends up being nothing, and a gain of 5 for Permian. And nobody there over the middle, and the tight end's now free, streaking. And he's out to the 44. So Carlos Martinez, the big star so far for Permian. And Central Catholic still trying to bring pressure as much as possible, and the Panthers are just taking advantage of it. It's now a gain of 2 for the Panthers. Makes it 2nd and 8. they'll give it to the running back again, and he's going to try and turn it 3rd and 4 now. And we'll see what Central Catholic dials up on defense, what Permian dials up on the offensive side. And it's going to go over the middle, but it's at his feet. So not a great throw there, and this is a long field goal. Now from 55 yards. Missed the 42-yarder. And this kick is up, and it is good. So he does put it through. And Permian takes the 3-point lead. It's now 13-10. And this kick goes into the end zone for the touchback. So out come the Vikings. Now, first drive of the second half, and the give is to Yamamoto. He's able to gain 3 on the play. And they'll fake it to Yamamoto. They'll throw it over the middle, and he's got it complete to the receiver. 1st and 10 out to the 50. Hollinger now in at the running back position. And the fake is to him, or the read option. Dunford keeps it, gains a yard on the play. Now 2nd and 9. And he'll fire for Guileless, but nothing there. Into triple coverage, essentially. 3rd and 9 now. And Dunford moves with it and throws it, finds his man on the run. And it's complete. Down to the 35-yard line, and the Central Catholic 1st down. And it's a little drag route to Guileless. Gains 11 on the play, and the 1st down. Now inside the 23. Dunford finds a man, and it's wide open for the touchdown. Central Catholic strikes again, this time through the air. And Dunford finds number 11 for the touchdown. That is L.J. Young Jr., which is, I believe, one of the generics, actually, that didn't get his name changed. And so the extra point is up, and it is good. And it is now a 4-point lead in favor of the Vikings. And this ball will be returned. And it'll come out to the 17-yard line. Now what? How will Permian respond? And you see a throw downfield that is over the head of his receiver. Incomplete. So now 2nd and 10. And a high throw, and the receiver's unable to come down with it. Was decently on target, but high. It's going to bring up a 3rd and 10 now. And Central Catholic going to bring pressure. And Permian's going to find a man streaking down the sideline at the 30. 5-20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Permian. So a back and forth game as Permian responds. And our extra point away from a 3-point lead. That's Brady Langston, their star receiver. And I think he just got free onto a safety. That he just absolutely had the speed to outrun there. And that is 7 more points, right? And a 3-point lead now for Permian. So, first time for Permian trailing since the first quarter. First drive for Central Catholic. And they respond with ease and quickly. So now out comes Central Catholic again. And now will they respond? Give us to Hollinger. Hollinger with space. Sheds off a man. And gets this ball to the other side of the 40. And that will spell him for Yamamoto. The fake to Yamamoto. The throw over the middle. And incomplete. hit his receiver in the hands, just unable to complete it. So now 2nd and 10. And the give is to Yamamoto. What is an expected holding. And it is. We'll back them up into a 2nd and 20. Yamamoto in motion. Dunford will throw. Finds a man over the middle. And it's complete for 6. Makes it 3rd and 14. 3rd and manageable. So long. Long and manageable. And he's going to take off with it. And he's just going to get down after a gain of 4. And they'll punt the ball away. So Permian's defense comes up big, aided by a holding penalty. And now they'll return the kick, and this is going to get out to the 17. So now, how will Central Catholic's defense respond to getting burned? And big hit there, but a gain of 5. So Permian will run out of the I formation. And they'll give it here, and he's going to get stopped, but it is going to be a penalty on Permian. And this is a holding. Unless it's going to come back and make it a 2nd and 14. So now they'll try again out of the I formation. Maybe this is a play action this time. And it is. And he's going to look to throw it. And he's got a man. And again, it's just been one of those days. The receivers have been able to hang on to the football. You see it sometimes. They just can't hang on to those footballs when they get hit like that. And today, they've just held on to it every time. That's a good play by the defense there, forcing a 2nd and 10. Central Catholic's defense needing to step up here, needs to hold them to nothing more than a field goal. And that's not what you want to see with Langstrom speeding down the sideline, and he's going to score again. So Central Catholic's defense, which has been top-notch of the league the whole year, falling apart in this game and allowing 2 big long plays to Brady Langston. This on the wide receiver screen. So now a chance to make this a 10-point game with just a little over a quarter left. And they will. This goes 4 plays, 83 yards, a minute 20. How will Central Catholic respond? The offense just hasn't been there in the second half. At least not fully. This will come out to the 19. We still haven't seen Dunford connect with Gillis for a big play. They'll give to Yamamoto, who's able to get forward for 7. Now 2nd and 3. And the screen pass, which should have been intercepted. Now 3rd and 3 here. And Dunford will look to throw, and he'll look over the middle, and he throws it at the feet of his receiver, and they're going to punt this ball again. So Central Catholic has been subpar on both sides of the ball today, and this is absolutely going to set up Permian with a chance to basically salt this game away with another score. And the way their offense has been firing, I wouldn't be surprised. So they'll come out of the I formation here. And the give is to the running back, and he gets 7 on the play. And they'll give it to the running back again, and he's going to get stopped here for gain of 1. Now 3rd and 2, and that's going to send us to the 4th quarter. It's not looking good for Central Catholic's undefeated record. Again, we see that. We don't need to. So now a 3rd and 2, a must-have stop here if you're Central Catholic. And they'll drop back to throw it, and he's unable to catch it on the quick throw, and that's a break for Central Catholic. It should have been an easy first down on that quick throw. Results in nothing, and they'll get the chance to return this ball here. And it'll come out to the 29. So Central Catholic needing the stop there, gets it. What can they do now that they're on offense again? They'll give it to Yamamoto, and he gets nothing. Now 2nd and 10. Dunford will look to throw. Finds a man, and he's unable to catch it. So a problem that has plagued Moniz through most of the season has been his receivers unable to catch it. And tonight, they've been spot on. Dunford, finding his favorite target, gets the first down. And now 1st and 10 for the Vikings. They'll read option with Yamamoto and just never able to get moving forward there is Dunford. So no gain on the play. Now 2nd and 10. And he'll go on the quick throw and unable to hang on to the football. So again, this has kind of been the story of the day between the two. Permian able to secure pretty much everything today. And Central Catholic kind of having struggles. Albeit there's another first down for the Vikings. And you wonder just when is the big play going to be there to Gillis. It's not going to be here. They'll give it to Yamamoto and gain nothing on the play. Now on 2nd and 10. And Dunford will look to throw and just throws it away. So this will make it 3rd and 10. And at this point, you're now down by 10. It might be close to 4-down territory. But this is going to be a screen pass, and Hollinger's going to be able to shake a man. And we don't have to worry about that decision as they pick up the first down to the 32. Still able to fully run their offense. Dunford will just throw it away after he evades the sack. Bringing up 2nd and 10. And Dunford will look to throw. Looking for the end zone. But a defender's there to make the play. Now 3rd and 10. And again, maybe in that range, depending on how many yards you could get here. Or, oh, the defender makes a great tackle. You had Gillis. The defender makes a great play on the ball and knocks that one away. So the field goal kicker comes on, and this is up, and it's no good. So if it could go wrong today, it has so much for Central Catholic. They had the touchdown there, but the defender able to make a great play, and the missed field goal. So now Permian takes over, gain of 1 on the play. So now 2nd and 9. And the throw over the middle. And again, it's just another completion. It's been that kind of day. Even with the defenders making great plays on the ball for Central Catholic, Permian's able to hang on to it. And it's a direct snap to the running back, and he's going to get big yardage. It's going to come back on a block in the back, I think. But it's still going to be a first down nonetheless. And it is. So now 1st and 10 here. And Permian now trying to run the clock. They'll throw it at the feet of the receiver, and that's going to be incomplete. Now a 2nd and 10. And the screen play, and again, Central Catholic not really there to stop it. It's going to make it the 3rd and 2 here. And it's a screen out to the receiver, who's wide open and able to get the yardage. Now inside the 5-minute mark. So Central Catholic running out of time, needing a defensive stop here of any kind. And that's not going to be it. And he hangs on to the ball again. So an absolute job by the receivers today for Permian. Finally able to hang on to the ball for them. And hit as he throws it. That's going to fall incomplete, harmlessly to the ground. Now 2nd and 10. They'll give it to the running back, and he gains 2 on the play. And he drops back, and he's getting chased, and he's going to get sacked here. Back at the 34. He's going to make it a 4th down and a long field goal attempt. But they are going to try it, and this would extend it. And it's good. It's now a 13-point game and a 2-touchdown game. So Permian playing their best football of the season so far today. And this is going to get returned out to the 16. We thought we had for a moment Dunford to Giles on a big play a moment ago, the last time they were out, but it wasn't there. Dunford will still find Giles on 1st down, gain of 5 on the play. They've got to move quickly. They do not have a lot of time, and they need 2 scores. They do have all 3 timeouts. Now 2nd and 5. Dunford will look for Giles. He's got him. Giles streaking down the field. This is exactly the plays that they hit. And Giles will take it into the end zone for the touchdown. And this is why you cannot count Central Catholic out of a football game until it's too late, because just like that, it's a 1-score game. They do have all 3 timeouts, and it's Dunford to Giles on the big play, able to get behind the safeties, the defenders, everybody. Giles showing off that track star speed.
The kicker on for the extra point.
So now, a 6-point game. Now, like I said, 2 plays, 84 yards in 20-some seconds. And that's how quickly Central Catholic can flip a game. Now, they do have to get the ball back, but they do have all 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning. So it's not impossible. Permian going to look to do whatever they can to salt this away. Moni's going to keep it, and he's going to get hit in the backfield and lose some yardage, and that's going to be a timeout there because it's the 2-minute timeout, 2-minute warning. So now 2nd and 14, inside 2 minutes to go. They'll give it to the running back, and he's going to get yardage here and make it 3rd and 7. Now, this is the game here. 3rd and 7, Central Catholic with 2 timeouts, 1:55. Permian's going to look to throw it, and it's going to be a great defensive play. Central Catholic's defense stepping up when they need it most. And now giving themselves a chance with 1:48 and 2 timeouts remaining to do something with this. From the 38, down 6, and with one of the most dynamic duos in high school football. We'll see what they can do. They throw it out wide, and this is going to be 2nd and 3, gain of 7 on the play. Set them up here. We'll see what they do on the 2nd down play. Dunford will look to throw. He throws it wide, finds his man, 1st down, and they'll take their 2nd timeout. Now down to the opponent's 41-yard line. Dunford will look to throw. Dunford over the middle, looking for Giles, into touchdown! Central Catholic touchdown as quickly as possible, and it's once again Dunford to Giles, now a point away from taking the lead. You cannot script this game, and this would be the 2nd time this season where Permian has a lead this late in the game and potentially loses the football game. Potentially. They have 1 minute and 18 seconds. They have all 3 timeouts, and they only need a field goal. So to say that they have lost this game is completely out of the question, but they do have a lot of field ahead of them. Now, they have been spectacular today. This is the best Permian has looked all season. Full credit. They have been fantastic. Moniz has been money. But is this the moment where Central Catholic's defense finally looks like Central Catholic's defense? Or can Moniz continue to look like they have all game? Throws it over the middle, finds his man. It's a first down. They'll use their second timeout, and we're now just over a minute left in the game. And this is thrown over the middle and complete. They'll have to move to the hurry up. The clock is going to run here. Going to spike it down. 3rd and 5 now. 2 downs to go. And this is where Permian needs to get a first down. Central Catholic's defense looking to come up with a big play. And they're going to drop him, and he's going to fire it towards the end zone, and this is going to be incomplete. However, we have DPI on the play called. And this is going to put the ball 1st and 10 on the 50. Now with 46 seconds left and not far to go to be in significant field goal range. This is thrown over the middle and complete. A gain of 3, and the clock will continue to run. Now on 2nd and 7, the clock runs down to 34 seconds, and it's a spike. 3rd and 7. 33 seconds remain in this football game. And on the cornerback blitz, and he's going to get there. He's going to get the sack, and they're not going to take the timeout. 4th and 14, the cornerback blitz gets home. Now, with 20 seconds left, the clock ticking, Moniz looks to throw it. It's another cornerback blitz. He's going to throw it over the middle, and it's incomplete. Central Catholic's defense comes up when they need it, and they're going to win this football game. Central Catholic with the comeback of all time in the 4th quarter. 2 incredible plays. Dunford to Giles, the absolute dynamic duo connection that it has been all season, brings the comeback home for Central Catholic in an absolute spectacular fashion. Wow, what a game. What a football game that these two schools put on. Permian, full credit. You played your best game of the year. Probably should have been able to come away with that victory, but the Central Catholic offense, the quarterback, the receiver duo, just too much to handle there. Like I said, an absolute fantastic game. Both teams played a great game, as Dunford goes for 350 and another 3 touchdowns, plus 1 on the ground. He had 9 carries for 37 yards. Neither Yamamoto or Hollinger really showcasing too much there. But it is in the receiving game, and it is, as always, Dunford to Giles, the connection. The two of them have had it since tryouts, so it got them on the team and the starting role. 7 receptions, 177 yards, and 2 touchdowns for them. LJ Young getting a reception or a touchdown on 2 catches for 40 yards, so great game for them. And again, nothing to take away from Permian here. Moniz played a fantastic game, had a perfect passer rating, 421 yards and 3 touchdowns. I mean, he played great. The difference, or the downside, is the yards lost considered rushing. It is sacks, so I think that may be the difference. We'll see what the block is. So 2 sacks given up by Permian, and 2 sacks. So even on the sacks, just bigger sacks, I guess, against Permian, or just not able to run. Brady Langston, Langston, the star for Permian, 213 yards, 2 catches, or 2 touchdowns on 9 catches. So two receivers absolutely explode for both teams and make it an incredible game. So plenty of highlights to go through here. And we'll go back to the first quarter because that was the first one. And it was Moniz throwing a touchdown to Martinez. Man, I am fired up for that game. That was exactly the thrilling game that you're looking for in this. As this man put 2 men on the ground, so we will give him the credit there of that. Second quarter was a rushing touchdown, and it is by the quarterback in question, your player of the day for Central Catholic, taking it home. Yeah, Permian played their best game of the year. Honestly, Brady, I would have probably been with you on it, but this was the best game I have seen out of the Permian Panthers all season. They have played. They knew they were facing one of the best this season for the high school in Central Catholic, and they put on their best performance. And it was a great game. I mean, it was absolutely fantastic. I feel like, and I'll double check it, but I feel like I am pretty sure that you, as I said, hit on probably all of it except for one. Because I will tell you, now that all of these games are over, the stream games, and the bets have closed, you hit on the over-under of the Bishop Gorman Warren Easton game. I mean, you absolutely hit on the over-under of that game. So had everything in this game gone your way, you would have hit. All right, so let's take a look at the other games. There weren't many. And we'll see what we're looking at potentially for the next slate of games tomorrow, hopefully. We'll see if we can get it in tomorrow. So we'll go ahead and advance the week. Week 7. Going into week 8. So this was our, like I said, our 6th week of streamed games. Players at risk of transfer. Okay, I don't know why Yamamoto would be on that, but all right. Ooh, Milton. Oh, no, not the team schedule. Scores and schedule. We only care about Conference USA. So we saw IMG take down Mater Dei. However you want to pronounce it. I don't think it really matters. We'll just call them the Monarchs in games. Corner Canyon takes down Duncanville. Duncanville now falls to 1-6 on the year. And you can see it was Warren Easton taking down Bishop Gorman, put up 24 points. The game went to overtime. It was a fantastic game. And it was just one of those games where you thought Bishop Gorman finally had it. And then they kind of gave up whatever happened in the fourth quarter. And the offense wasn't there for the overtime game. It was like the fourth quarter started and the offense just fell apart for Bishop Gorman. It looked great for most of the game. And they had 356 total yards. Just wasn't there. Kicked the field goal because they get the ball first. And then Warren Easton scores a touchdown. So, on the very first play of their possession. It was one of those games. I have a great photo for Josh. He did gain a rushing touchdown and a passing touchdown. So, Josh played a great game. He got sacked 7 times. This is what I was talking about for Josh. Your O-line sucks. It's terrible. You've been sacked so many times. But you did play a much better game. 231. 55% completion percentage. Was a better game for you. You had some decent rushing yards as a team. You lost 15 yards, which is incredible because you carried the ball 16 times, got a touchdown. You had 43 yards after contact and a long of 18. That's how many times you got sacked. So just the way that one went. And Brady, you finally got some good involvement. Still didn't find the end zone. You haven't done that yet this year. But 3 catches for 63 yards is definitely an improvement over most of the games, which have been like 1 catch for 18 yards or something. So a step in the right direction. I think if you're Bishop Gorman, this season may be a total loss at this point for the season, but a step in the right direction of finding something out for the offense moving forward for you guys. The other games obviously were all the other schools, so that was an interesting time and obviously just an incredible game. So let's see what's on tap next week. Milton at Central Catholic, so that's a potential watch for sure. I think because we've seen Central Catholic back-to-back, and I think we've seen Permian back-to-back, that is going to give us Bishop Gorman as the first game. So you'll be traveling to Owasso to take on the Rams there, Josh and company. So have fun with that. That's on TV. And then the second game is Houston County at IMG because it is, of course, a user versus user, and those will always win out. I may stream the third game just because that could be very interesting seeing Permian. Just to see if they can do what they did again. And they're playing Duncanville, so who knows how that will play out. But we'll see how everything goes, and we'll look for some good games here, hopefully this week. With that being said, let's take a look at the standings, right? We're deep into this at this point. How are the standings shaping up? So in terms of overall, it's IMG, Central Catholic, and Bishop McDevitt. Those are your top 3 schools. They've been absolutely spectacular, and they're all 5-0. Owaso's 5-1. They're sitting in second, so they're in a great spot. You can see the East is pretty much a 2-game advantage, no matter how you look at it. And of course, all 3 teams will have to play each other. As far as I know, you do have to play every team in your division. I'm pretty sure. We'll double check that. We'll see how that goes. If I'm completely correct on that. In fact, I'll check here in a second. On the opposite side, it's also a 2-game lead, and it is well in favor of Owasso. Now, if you're Bishop Gorman, this is your chance to climb into it, because if you can give Owasso a loss and put them to 5-2, you climb to 2-4. You're not out of it at that point, essentially, with everybody else at 3 losses. You're only a game behind the Monarchs, Corner Canyon, and St. John Bosco, essentially. So it's a question of how that'll play out, right? We'll have to wait and see. But overall, it's going to be interesting. And let's take a look. Central Catholic plays to end the year. We've got Milton, Houston County, Oceanside. So we're now into, we've played all of our opposite conference teams. The rest of the season is your in-conference opponents. So we will expect to see at some point Bishop Gorman play Permian. It's in a few weeks. That game will get showcased, of course. Central Catholic, you'll see them with Houston County. That game will get highlighted, and IMG Academy. So, actually, wow. Central Catholic plays all of the user teams except for Bishop Gorman. So, an interesting bit there. And Central Catholic going to see if they can get things back on track after that game defensively. But we'll see. Bishop Gorman looks to get their stuff on track. Let's take a look at Houston County. What do they have? Obviously, the Central Catholic game. Oh, that's right. They play IMG this week. So, yeah, and they actually, Houston County gets the big nod. They get the most guaranteed games because they play all 5. And they've been on TV a lot. And they'll be on for the next 2 weeks, guaranteed. IMG, like we said, plays Houston County this week. And then, of course, they end the year with Central Catholic. That's going to be so great. You get at the end of the year with Central Catholic and Bishop McDevitt. Depending on how those go for those teams, you know, it really could be those games deciding who's going to the Rose Bowl. Permian will play Bishop Gorman, and that's it. So we'll see. It definitely seems like the West is not so much the easier conference, but just maybe had the tougher time of it, so to speak. I do want to see. So we play Bishop McDevitt with 2 weeks left in the season. Ooh. Just so excited as we're closing in on the end of the year. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more weeks of football. So exciting times, exciting times. Nonetheless, we are going to wrap this up here. And thank you guys for joining us. We'll see you next time. It has been an absolute ride. And yeah.
Trash, but they don't know the game. I never so much just made my name. I'm famous, got my name lit up in lights. Money means nothing 'cause the streets are free.